We met immediately after my secondary school.
I was like, why would someone be stoning me because of pencil?
There was a time in which as in we dated, right? But
really?
We dated, but we broke it off. You see, now, okay.
God that eventually tell you.
I think it was his religion that was disturbing him there.
So that's in they gave birth to our little bride and things like that.
Now so you toast her?
There's not really need for any toasting. Like she knows I like her, she likes me, so there's no need.
I wasn't giving him that full attention again, and he knew that.
Why?
But I really knew I was going to marry him.
You knew you were going to marry him?
Yes. It was one that was not sure.
Okay, so officially this is the first couple that did not ask each other out. Hello beautiful people, thank you very much for joining us today. You're welcome back to our show, our unique love story. And this beautiful afternoon I have this beautiful couple here with me, the AYOOLAs. Thank you very much guys for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome to our show. In order not to waste much time, I'd like to ask, how did you guys meet, and when did you meet? How long ago did you meet? Who wants to go first?
You want to go?
Go first.
Okay. I think I think we met immediately after my secondary school. That's far back 2008, okay. January 2008. So I came to OAU, Obafemi Awolowo University, for a JAMB lesson, and she happens to be in the same JAMB lesson also. So that's where we met. That's where we had our first interaction.
2008.
Yeah.
At JAMB lesson.
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful. And okay, so I'm sure you were not toasting in JAMB class, yeah?
No. Yeah, no.
Okay, so how did you guys start talking?
I think as in we started talking the very first day I got to that lesson. I wasn't having a pen or something, a pencil, yeah. So and I saw her with one. I think I was stoning her because I just wanted to like get her attention to get to talk with her. So
wait, you were trying to get her attention. Why? You liked her, or you just wanted you? Yeah, it was just some random lady in class.
No, she's not random. Like, okay, I saw her and I liked her. Like
you liked her immediately.
Yeah, she looks beautiful, and I'm like, okay, let me talk to her.
So it was not just some random trouble. It was because deliberate. You liked her.
Yes,
it was deliberate. Yes, yeah. That's the word.
Yeah, okay. It's deliberate on my part. I just wanted to like get to talk to her and have conversation, right? So that's how I think as in we started talking. Then maybe I collected a number. It was during a cool period, when you can call people all night and talk like that. So I think during the JAMB lesson, our friendship bond grew. So we began talking like almost every day, right?
Okay, so you gave him your number the same day?
No, it was his friend I gave my number first.
The friend asked you?
It seems I got closer to his friend
first.
Yes.
Okay. Even though he was the one that was looking for your attention.
I was like, why would someone be stoning me because of pencil?
Okay, that makes sense. So maybe that one even puts you off in the first place.
No.
Or not really?
It was just strange to me, like, can't you just use your mouth and tell me?
And talk.
Yes, and talk. Than rather stoning me than you wanted pencil.
Okay. Okay, so from there, how did things move on from that 2008?
Okay, I think from 2008 that we left JAMB lesson.
Class,
yes. We grew as friends, right? We talk virtually every day.
Okay, you got admitted into different schools?
Yes, different school. So I think as in, because of during that period of time that, you can virtually stay on the call with someone for a long period of time, right? So I think as in the more we talk, the more I tend to like learn about her, know about her, then learn that, okay, I liked her and she's someone in which as in I want to marry. But I think on our own part, like she already made up her mind, like, okay, someone she's going to marry, like she'll be someone, she's not really a materialistic kind of person, right? Like, because really I don't even really have anything as at that time anyways. I used to go to her place to go and eat and things like that.
So she didn't marry you for money?
No. If it's about money, there's no money.
Yeah.
It's not even looking as if I'm going to have any money now. So it's not about money.
At that time, yeah.
Yes, but I think as one thing that she's paramount about is she can easily gauge a person that has a focus and has a future, right? Yeah. So she's of the opinion like, okay, if I see you as in you're focused this way, things and things like that, then she believes as in something is going to like turn out well in the future. So it's not first and foremost material things, because there was really no material right? And okay, if it's about material, because during that time that we're in JAMB lesson, the people that were maybe teaching us and things like that, you know, they were also university students, right? Some of them are medical doctors, some of them are things like that. Like they were talking to her, right? So if she had want to like go for materials, then I think as in she will have
followed those guys.
Followed one of them, right? So, but it's not really material.
Okay, so auntie, what made you choose him over those guys?
Like before I met him, I used to have that mindset, like anybody that wants to get along with or get married to, but someone that is very, very brilliant, someone that has future.
Yeah.
I don't want adult children.
Wait? Okay, now.
I don't want the adult children. I believe that once that person is brilliant or has a future, I know with time the guy will make
everything will fall in place. Yeah.
And then with someone that has the fear of God.
Yeah. Okay, and you saw all those qualities in him.
He's brilliant.
He's
brilliant. He's a very brilliant guy and someone that has a future.
Okay, he's very, very focused.
Yes.
Nice one. So from 2000 okay, so you guys went separate to school, but you kept talking.
Yes.
Yes, we kept talking.
I gained admission first.
Yes.
Into Polytechnic.
Okay.
He said he does not want you gain admission the same year.
Yeah, I gained admission the same year to Polytechnic, but I'm of the opinion that I didn't want to like go to Polytechnic. So.
But she went ahead.
Yeah, she went ahead to Polytechnic.
Did she finish there?
Yeah, she finished Polytechnic before.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Before she now
went back to FUTA.
To FUTA.
Yes.
Wow, that's nice. But you guys kept talking. So when did things now move to? But you were still friends now.
Yes.
All that
after
time.
the JAMB lesson, he's always coming to visit me. Like when I was in a poly, then there's no place I will go to that he won't come. We're always in touch.
As friends.
Yeah, we are. There was a time in which we dated, right? But
really,
we dated, but we broke it off. Now, okay, one of the things that made us break it off was I am of the opinion that maybe I was very religious as at that time, right? So then I'm of the opinion that number one, we are young, right? And it's not as though as we are looking at marriage in the next 2 or 3 years, so to say. So I feel as in if we are in a relationship or or things like that as at that time, you know, different things can happen, immoralities and things like that. So I'm like, let's just be friends, right? And if we are friends, if we keep in touch, if we keep talking, I know as in I like you, I know you like me, and there is nobody in which as in I meet, you know. Of course, I say I'm a religious person. Like I'm the kind of person that believes if you want to like marry, no, you have to like hear from God as in this is the person in which as in God is saying as.
Did God now eventually tell you?
Yes, but to her, like her own thing is, you are a Christian, you're brilliant, you're focused, and you have the fear of God. I like you as a person, like she's good to go. Me as a person, like God
must speak from the mountain. God must speak from the mountain.
Yeah, so I think as in that, those are the things that
led to the delay.
Yes, that led to delays and things like that.
That was why you didn't go ahead on time. What if one brilliant brother now came in between and ticked all those boxes?
Well, I think as in there was a time in which
you know why I asked that question. In my own case, I just went for what I wanted immediately before another guy will, go before me.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked that question. That didn't you think you were taking chances?
Well,
Too much chances.
It was after all this. He wants to hear from God. He has to see maybe my siblings, the way they do it. Like me, I was like, I don't believe in all those. I have to see vision. I have to fetch water. One brother has to fetch water. I have to carry the water. Once I'm sure, like I like this person, I believe in my own instinct. Like,
Yeah.
if I really want to, I want to. So it's what I want. God will also put a stamp into.
Yeah.
I think it was this religion that was disturbing him there.
That one enter. Okay, so fast forward. When did you now say, okay, I think we should get serious?
Okay,
because I know that you people dated before you agreed to get married.
yes.
Or was it just from friendship to let's get married next month?
No.
No.
Okay, so when did you now say,
I guess
okay,
he was
let's
losing my attention then.
It was
Losing my attention, like
okay.
I wasn't giving
you were
him
drifting
that.
away.
I wasn't giving him that full attention again, and he knew that.
Why? You were getting tired.
I just left. I just gave him that space. Like,
Why?
you are not sure of what you wanted. Now I'm sure of what I
okay.
wanted. So if you are not sure, let me
that
give you your
makes
space.
sense.
So let me give you your space to have your time. So if you really want me, you come for me.
Benny Boda sọ pé bóyá ká wá kúnrin ẹsẹ̀ wa o. So when did you now say, okay, let me even?
Yeah. Okay. So.
I'm sorry, but you didn't discuss it. Did you have a conversation
About what?
that since you are not, you've not decided, let me just stay away? You just decided on your own, not like you said anything to him.
No, she didn't say anything. She just withdrew.
She just withdrew. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Oh
She
yeah.
withdrew, and I noticed as in she's withdrawn.
She has changed.
Yes. I noticed that because it's someone in which as in we talk every day. A day cannot go without us talking. So it has now gotten to a place in which as in 1 week, sometimes going to a month. Like we are not talking as we used to. So I'm like, what?
Okay, I guess what really brought that distance was he told me that he actually needs to pray about it and he has to hear from God. I was like, okay, let me give you that time.
Okay, I get. So when did you now say, okay?
Yeah.
What year was that?
Okay, I think as in the year I was sure that okay, like she's the one I'm going to go with. I think it was my final year. That should be 2015. So I told one of my friends that I've not even really mentioned her to at all. Like, okay, like I'm in between a fix. I need to like pray about something and just help me pray about it. So the guy went ahead, prayed about it. I think as in the following day, we're in a conversation like in a class. And I asked, have you prayed? He said yes. And I said, what? He just told me, I said, okay, what I want him to like pray about is about marriage. And I said yes. Then he just mentioned her name. So that's like there was no bone of contention.
Really?
Yes, he just mentioned her name. That this.
We were straight.
Yeah, this is the person.
Man.
Yeah. So I think as it settled it in my mind then. But
if that guy had said no, because I'm looking at you with one bombastic eye now.
Yeah, if he had said
Kujo.
Yeah, if he had said that, I think as in I've grown away from that religious mindset.
At that time?
Yes, as at that time I've grown away from it.
That means whether he prayed or not,
fully.
you knew what you wanted now. Emma Borrow. That means whether he prayed or not, you knew what you wanted. You just wanted somebody to say, oh yeah.
Because there was one of his friends too that said the other way around.
Yes, there's one of my friends that also said the other way around.
But I guess I was talking out of flesh.
Yeah.
Imagine, you didn't get flesh. now you know.
So I think the thing is, as at that time I've grown away from my religious mindset that time because I've understood salvation. I've understood.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm serious. I've understood. No, I've
because you still have somebody to go and pray.
No, the thing is this, right? As at that time, there was someone that she also prayed. That said, as I'm the one.
Prayed.
Yes.
Your
Yeah.
mom prayed too.
So there's someone that already prayed and said, as I'm the one, right? And I think what really broke me and that person was I was supposed to go for a brother's wedding, and I told that girl that okay, I'm going to be going for my friend's brother wedding and things like that. She said as I should not go. I'm like, I'm going to go. This is one I've met.
Who does that?
Yeah, I've met since 2008. She has come to all my family function because I have many siblings that got married and she has not missed any. So this is the first time she's invited me to something important, so I have to go. The lady is like saying, no, I cannot go. I'm just like, either you like it or not, this one I'm not going. Oh, if this your God, I say I'm the one. If this the thing that is going to use to like break it, I'm not. In fact, if I want to experiment things out, I'm going. So I went for that wedding. Then I think as in it was during that time my sister also gave birth. It's around that time I think as all those things just happened around the same time. So I was just like jokingly telling to her that they've given birth to our little bride and things like that. And
indirect toasting.
Yeah, okay, and she was like, I'm not serious and things like that. But what's really the year in which as in I can say, okay, I'm fully certain, I'm fully sure, like we are going was 2017. Okay. I think she was through with her service year then, and I was also through, and it was during that December period I was making plan for future and I just needed to like settle down, right? So and I told her that okay, I'm coming. No, I think she's the one. She got a job in Magboro, an interview in Magboro. She told me about it. So both of us came to Magboro for the job interview.
Or for a job interview?
For the two of us came for the interview. It was
both interviewed.
Yeah. Okay. So we came for the interview, and of course, as both of us were taken in as in the place.
Employed,
yeah. So we went back to Ibadan, and she went back to Ife. So January 2018 was when we said, okay, we are coming to Magboro to come start our own life, like just planning towards something. Right, so we came to.
Wait, you ain't confusing me. At what point did you say, "Oh, yeah, marry me"? Because you've been friends for more than 7 years now, or 8 years.
Yeah,
8 years, if I'm counting well.
Yeah, it's.
Or 9.
10 years.
10 years. 10 years.
No,
before.
2008 to 2017.
Yeah, that's
9
years.
9 years.
Yes.
At what point did you say, "Marry me"?
Yeah, okay. It was at the point in which, as in, my sister gave birth during that time when I told her as in, oh, they've given birth to our little bride and things like that.
Oh, and now so you toast her?
There's not really need for any toasting. Like she knows I like her, she likes me, so there's no need for prolonging.
No, his family. His family.
It's like he has forgotten the story. Help me.
Not really.
Not really. That was it.
Yes.
Indirect toasting.
Because his sister that gave birth, his husband is always saying Vision 2020. Anytime I visit, he's always saying Vision 2020. But I really know I was going to marry him.
You knew you were going to marry him?
Yes. He was one that was not sure.
Okay, so officially this is the first couple that did not ask each other out. They just knew they were going to get married.
Actually, he did. Because I remember he came to my house then, as my family's place. He came from Ibadan. So that night he said, "Will you marry me?" I said, "What it and you have leave me alone, Jerry." So he said that, "Will you marry me?" He said that he actually wanted to buy us a ring.
Yeah.
So he said, "Will you marry me?" I said, "Leave me." I just said it jokingly, "Leave me."
So now play enter marriage. Okay, that's very, very beautiful. So from there so you started officially 2017 and you got married 2018.
Yeah.
Wow. Amazing. Wow. Okay. So all right, I don't know, was there any form of pushback from any member of the family, from either side of the family? But you guys have been friends for long now.
No,
I doubt that would have happened.
There was no pushback. There was no pushback at all, right? Because
nobody said it's too early.
No, nobody, because we've actually known each other for long. Like all my family members knows her. I know all her family members. So our place is a place in which I can just go attend it. If she's around,
whether she's around or
not around, I can just go to her place and stay over. Like that's how like I've become like a part of their family, right? So and she has also become a part of my family. So we already know each other. I think as in the only thing that could have been the delay is maybe financially, right? Maybe we're not really financially buoyant as at that time.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, she's this person that she has this mindset like, if you are someone who is brilliant, you're God-fearing, you're focused, you know what you do. With little, you can do much, right? Because we both married. By the time when we got married, right? I think I was teaching, she was also teaching. So, and the way in which as in she was able to like manage the resources in which as in we have, because January was when I said this year let's plan towards marriage, right? Like we are going to like plan towards it. So she started saving. So if I collect any salary, I just give to her. She's the one that bought everything that is in the house. She paid for the share, she paid for, you know, washing machine.
She was really ready.
Yes. So I mean she was the one that furnished the house, you know. I didn't really know, I just know as in I didn't know about how they are buying all this pot or that.
Everywhere was just setting up.
Yes, she was the one setting it up and things like that. So I think as in it was around May, I just told my family like, I'm marrying this year. You people,
Wow.
yeah, dates. Just pick a date, yeah.
All right. Beautiful. Thank you very much for sharing your story. Face each other. Let's do small therapy. Face each other now. And you tilt together like, yes, beautiful. Yeah, hold each other's hands. Both hands. Good. Yeah, look into each other's eyes. Emma Womio. Look into each other's eyes. So you guys, you both have 20 seconds each or 30 seconds, depending on how the word is flowing, how the lyrics is flowing. I want you guys to tell each other, look into each other's eyes, you know, and tell each other how much you love each other, how blessed you are to have each other in your lives, and your hopes, prayers, and aspirations for the future.
Okay.
How much you love each other, how blessed you are to have each other, and your prayers, hopes, and aspirations for the future. Who wants to go first?
You want to go?
Go first.
All right. So for me personally, I really love her. Right.
Love you.
I really love you. Okay. And my prayer and aspiration for you is that whatsoever thing your heart desire to do, that you are able to like accomplish them. And how much of a blessing you had to me can't be quantified. I cannot really quantify it, you know, with the things in which I've been able to like achieve when we met, started together as a family, and from where we are as 2018 till now, it's as though I'm just going at a very high speed. Things in which I wouldn't have been able to like do alone. And I love the way in which you love me. I love the way in which you appreciate the little things in which I do. And finally, I also love the way in which you tend to like manage my excesses, because I might be a lot for most part, right? But I love the way in which you manage them. Thank you. You are such a blessing to me.
Your turn.
Into
the eyes. Yeah.
Oof, I love you. The love I have for you is uncountable. The same love I had for you when we met is still the same thing. Could reduce. You are a blessing to me. You've blessed me in so many ways. Like, you are my run to any time, any day. Like, anywhere I go to or anybody I meet, there's no way I will say, okay, if I have any issue, I always like, I have someone to fall back to. Thank you for always being there for me, anytime, any day. Thanks for taking me the way I am. I know sometimes I can be annoyed. Sometimes I might want to be moody, like I don't want to talk to you. But you're always ready, available for me. Thank you so much. And thank you for all you do for me and for the kids. More power, more strength to you.
Amen.
You are just starting. Yes,
many decades to go.
Yes, many decades to go. Many good things to do together.
Greater
things together. We've not achieved anything. We are just starting. Eyes have not seen what God has for us. We will not experience a better yesterday. We will not experience a better yesterday in Jesus' name. Thank you. I love you.
I love you. You guys should do this more often. Do it more often in your closet. All right, thank you very much, beautiful people. Thank you for joining us on today's episode of our unique love story, and I hope you've been inspired and blessed by this amazing couple that I brought to you today. Until next time, see you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.